Some of you might be going through a very fiery rage and anger purge right now. You might be feeling just a lot of like burning anger in your heart center. And this is actually a really good thing. So many of us, we've been taught to repress and suppress our anger. So we grow up with this feeling of incompleteness. Because anytime we're repressing an aspect of ourselves, we're not going to feel whole within. Especially when it comes to anger. Tied up in our repressed anger are our protective aspects. They're like our little inner protectors. Tied up in our repressed anger are our boundaries. And these are, these are really important parts of who we are. And a lot of times as children, as empaths, we kind of lose these aspects. We lose touch with them. And so this leads to us feeling unsafe in the world. This leads to us not having good boundaries with others. Maybe we become a people pleaser. This can lead to us feeling not in our body, and that doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel good to not be in your own body. And so right now I feel like there's a lot of energy in the collective coming forth to really help empaths, light workers, and starseeds to really come into their body, to integrate repressed parts of themselves. And so you might notice that everything around you is making you furious, or that that might not even be the case. You might not even be getting triggered by your environment or by others. You might just notice all of a sudden like, oh my God, I'm feeling so much burning rage in my body right now. This is the divine helping you to integrate, like I said, aspects of yourself that you've been disconnected from and that really you need to be connected to right now. It's like as empaths, we're all being given some fierce grace when it comes to learning boundaries, when it comes to feeling safe in our own body. And so these are, like I said, these are your protector parts coming up. Empaths, we tend to take things on. We tend to just take on other people's energy. We tend to take on the environment's energy. And so actually, the divine is helping us get more fortified in our field. Because through embracing our own darkness, and you could say anger, it bound up in our anger is our darkness, our darker aspects. Through embracing our own darkness, it's like the more you embrace your own darkness, the less external darkness can fuck with you. The less you're going to take on external energies. And so you might even feel this anger bubbling up from the depths of your belly. It's like the belly, the hara. This is where a lot of our rage gets pushed down into. And so it could come up from the belly and into the heart. A lot of times when we're feeling things up here, they're just emanating and manifesting from lower chakras. So just I wanted to make this video so that you could know that this is a beautiful thing. This is a great thing that is happening if you're feeling burning rage in your body. You're becoming more whole, you're becoming more complete. The aspects of you that have been suppressed your whole life are coming up to be integrated so that you can feel more boundaried, just more fortified, more in your power. Anger is this beautiful emotion and energy that once it's transmuted, it becomes your power. And so the divine's trying to assist you right now in taking your power back. A lot of empaths, we tend to not feel, like I said, as safe on earth. We tend to feel overly sensitive. A lot of times oversensitivity has to do with not being fully in our body. It has to do with not fully having our own darkness integrated. Taking on other people's energy, not having good boundaries, like I keep saying. This has to do with not being integrated in these energies. And a lot of us, we unconsciously will resist our own anger because maybe when we were little, we were taught we weren't allowed to have it. We weren't allowed to authentically express anger. And so we might notice unconscious resistance arise when when we start feeling anger in the body. But I'm here to tell you that it's perfectly safe to feel your anger now and that it's valid. We don't need to invalidate the anger. Even if nothing's triggering you and it's just coming up as pure raw anger in your body, this anger needs to be validated. It needs to be honored. You know, a lot of the anger in the heart center might have to do with when you were mistreated when you were younger, when you didn't have good boundaries, because you couldn't, you were little. What were you supposed to do? You were in survival mode. But you're an adult now, and you're not in survival mode, and you get to have this anger. This anger now gets to come up and be validated, and you might have memories about when your boundaries were transgressed when you were little. You might have memories about when you were horribly abused or mistreated come up, and this is perfect. You let the memories come up, you let the energy flow, you validate the anger, you breathe love into it, and you feel how it transmutes in real time. And you feel how, oh, because you're not separating yourself from a part of yourself, you're going to start to feel more whole and complete. That's a big reason so many of us as empaths, we don't feel whole and complete because we are unconsciously repressing and pushing away aspects of ourselves that we have labeled as negative or bad. Because that's what we were taught. It got ingrained into our psyche when we were little that anger is bad, that anger is negative. I'm not safe if I feel anger. But we're undoing all of that. Your anger is now very welcome in your own body. Notice that when you welcome, getting some chills, when you welcome the anger in your body, when you embrace it, notice how after a while, after it just starts burning and burning and burning, and how after it starts transmuting, how good it feels to be in your anger, because you're feeling the goodness of being all that you are. And when you're all that you are, you're going to have good boundaries naturally. It's going to be easy. When this anger transmutes into your power, you're going to just more naturally feel safe in the world, more grounded, more rooted. You're going to feel more okay. You're going to feel, it's not that life won't be challenging or hard, but you're going to feel this sense of, I'm okay no matter what comes my way, because I've got all of me now operating in my energy field. I've got all of my aspects are here. My inner murderer, my protector, my inner dragons, whatever name we want to use for these parts of us that can have a good no or stay away. And you can even practice doing this with your anger. Your anger might want to do this, like boundaries. No. How many times did this anger, this repressed rage, want to say no, but it couldn't? Because you wouldn't have been safe as a little kid if you did that. So maybe play with the anger in your body. This is all about embodiment right now. These energies are going to bring up what's needed for you. What's needed for you to integrate right now. So that's the video. I just want to make sure if yeah, I think that's good. Whatever. I just get in the flow state and I go with it. Thanks for supporting this work. It really means a lot to me. I'll see you guys in the next video. Much love and namaste.